A £2.7 billion sale in the UK advice market has just set a new benchmark for private equity, and it tells us a lot about where financial advice is heading. Industry coverage highlights that £2.7 billion sale of Evelyn Partners has effectively set a higher marker for private equity valuations in the financial planning and wealth management space. The deal, reportedly agreed with a major banking group, underlines just how valuable large, scalable advice businesses have become. For context, Evelyn Partners manages tens of billions in client assets and operates across financial planning and investment management in the UK and Ireland, making it one of the biggest players in the advice sector. So why does this matter beyond industry headlines? Because we are seeing a clear trend: consolidation. Large firms, banks and private equity investors are increasingly acquiring advice businesses to gain scale, recurring revenue and long-term client relationships. And when valuations reach this level, it signals strong demand for established advice firms with robust client bases and predictable income streams. However, consolidation can have real-world implications for clients. As more firms are bought and merged, advice models can shift, sometimes towards centralized investment solutions, standardized processes or cost efficiencies driven by shareholder expectations rather than by purely client outcomes. It also raises an important strategic question across the profession. Does scale improve service, or does independence become more valuable in a market dominated by large consolidators? The key takeaway is that financial advice is becoming an increasingly valuable and investable industry, but not all advice models are the same. In a market where more firms are being acquired and consolidated, independence, personal service and long-term client relationships are becoming a key differentiator. At Matthew Douglas Limited, we remain proudly independent, focused on tailored, client-first financial planning rather than shareholder-driven targets. And as the advice landscapes evolve, it's more important than ever to review who is managing your wealth, how they're structured and whether their model truly aligns with your long-term financial goals.